What's up, everybody? It's me, the Gamer Express, and today it's not gonna be like a regular video where I just play games and show off my skills. No, this is gonna be a very different video, and well, usually when I play flight simulators, I just play them and sometimes I stream them on my Twitch channel, which barely get a views, but that doesn't matter. What we're talking here is I just tried this stupid idea. So pretty much I tried to land a plane without a gear, and that's the footage right there. That is the replay, but I'll show you. I'll show you my own perspective without the replay thing. All right. So first of all, I got this idea from Rortas, like I don't know if you pronounce it like that, but yeah, the developer of the RFS, Real Flight Simulator for mobile. So this is the footage where I got the ideas. As you can see, the Rortos did a good job on keeping the plane in one piece, but both engine were totally damaged. Like they're not gonna be useful anymore. So pretty much that didn't motivate me because I was thinking like, what if my plane blow, like the whole fuselage just break apart. So I'm kind of nervous on doing this, and I'm quite thinking about it twice, and multiple times. So yeah, I had to think about it. But since I was curious and dumb enough to do it, so I did it. And luckily, I don't have a license to apply. Like I don't have a pilot license to do it. So we're not going to destroy any plane in real life. And pretty much, yeah, we're not destroying any planes. But to be honest, even though I have a license, any airline that would see this video is not going to hire me if I have a license. Like I did a crazy idea. What if I do it in a real plane? So yeah, and I'm gonna show you like what did it happen. As you can see right here, yeah, as you can see right here, it's actually happening right now. That's the video, but yeah, I'm gonna show you like the perspective, like the instrument, what is happening, like what's happening inside the cockpit, and how crazy it is to do it. And look at that touchdown. Yep, that's the touchdown. Yeah, so pretty much I know you guys quite curious, like what's happening inside the cockpit. And I'll show you about right now.
Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. 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 Terrain. Too low, terrain, too low, gear, 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 too low, terrain, too low,
Okay,
gear.
that was hard. That was a hard task. That was so bad. I'm surprised the engine was still warm. Like, I know they sustained damage, but we're still good though. Well, I guess I'm gonna get a very, very bad grade for this. When I say I'm gonna get a very bad grade for this, I mean about the how hard was the landing. Like it was really hard, especially we don't have a gear. Like the gear is not. We're pretending that the gear is not working. Like we have to land like that. So pretty much, I'm gonna get a very bad grade in real life. If that's going to happen, and passenger will will earn themselves a very bad injury because of that. But other than that, if you actually look at the flight report, because you might also think that when I'm descending, it looks really smooth, but that descent rate is only for landing with a gear. I was landing without a gear, so that was really fast for a plane without a gear. So if you actually look at the flight report after the landing, the vertical speed says I was descending about 200 feet per minute. I mean that was really quick descent for that kind of landing without the gear. This kind of scenario actually already happened in real life, like on Polish airline flight 16. I'm pretty sure it's much more common. Like I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's spelled LOT, or I'm gonna call it LOT, flight 16. It happened like on the 2011. So I believe that is a Polish airlines. That's what the airline's called. So pretty much the aircraft landed without a gear because I'm gonna explain it from the top first. So pretty much what happened, like in the first part, like on the after takeoff, the pilots noticed that the hydraulics well like leaking, so they're losing hydraulics after the takeoff, and pretty much like hydraulics like the blood of an aircraft. So if you lose that, then you're not doing a good thing anymore. You might lose the control of the aircraft. But every aircraft has a bunch of hydraulics in them. So pretty much there's about three different hydraulics in every aircraft. So like one hydraulics is actually have leak. So pretty much that takes about I think two. I'm not sure anymore, but because I read that like 2 months ago that flight. So yeah, so that happened in real life, and the hydraulic of that aircraft leak, and what and then what do you call this? Because of that, like the usual procedure of extending the gear like became inoperative. So but they have this alternate landing gear extension. Like they use gravity to land it, but when they're on approach of their destination, they just find out that the gear isn't extending at all, like even with the alternate landing gear extension. So what happened is they try to troubleshoot that first. Yeah, first thing first, they have to troubleshoot that because, of course, you don't want to land without a gear. That's too dangerous, and that's gonna change your whole configuration as a pilot if you want to land. And so pretty much they land. So pretty much they try to they just get on a holding pattern first. So they circle around the airport. No, not the airport, but around that airspace. They circle around. Then there's even like a fighter jet deployed on that vicinity of that area, so they can check if the gear is extending or not. But as soon as the fuel, came real low, like the aircraft's already saying it's about to run out of fuel, they decided to land it without the gears. But the difference of my attempts on simulators and what happened on Flight 16. On Flight 16, it was majestic. Like the landing was so majestic, and the captain. I salute the captain for that kind of job. It wasn't easy to land without a gear, but the fate of the aircraft didn't came good. Like because because of the landing, the aircraft sustained so much damage that the repair is so expensive that the airline can't even like afford to repair it anymore. So they scrapped the aircraft, and I'm not sure where the aircraft anymore right now is. So pretty much that's what happened. I'm gonna show you the footage of that landing. It was majestic. So I'll just talk to you after that clip.
Lot 16 zezwalam lądować. Wiatr przyziemny 104 węzły. Informacyjnie na krótkiej, prostej waszej wyłączymy oświetlenie pasa.
Mamy zgodę na lądowanie. Dziękuję.
Lot 16 zgłoś pas zasięgu wzroku.
Zgłosimy pas zasięgu wzroku.
Powodzenia. Lot 16 brak podwozia.
Precyzji zależy. Zapalił się skór.
Ogień jest, no. Ogień jest.
Nie, to mały ogień.